Hi there. My name is Polly Brothers. I am an independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne, and I am so excited to get to welcome you to the team. I believe you've made one of the best decisions you will ever make. It certainly has been for me. So I'm going to give you a little snippet of my background and then just go through a couple of things quickly to get you started, because honestly, in this business, you are going to earn as you learn, and we're just going to take it step by step. So my background is fitness. I was a fitness professional for almost 40 years, and I was introduced to Arbonne by someone in one of my classes. She is now Executive Regional Vice President, Andrea Rominger. You will meet her. And honestly, you guys, when I was introduced to Arbonne, it was definitely not the time of my life for me to take on anything extra. I loved the products. They were changing my skin. But when Andrea mentioned the business, I was a hard no. And that is because my kids were younger. I have two kids. We were busy. We were going all the time. I had 3 part-time jobs because if you know anything about fitness, you definitely do not make a living in fitness unless you're willing to work early in the morning until late in the evening. And I wasn't. So we were just basically trying to make ends meet, and Arbonne kind of found me. Again, I said no, and I had no intention of doing this. I didn't want to be that weird person that was always bugging people, and I didn't think, I didn't think I had the time. And also, I thought that by saying yes, that meant that I needed to have a whole room full of boxes of inventory, and that just wasn't the case. I'm so glad I did my research and found out that that was absolutely untrue. And what happened for me is the products worked so well that I was just sharing them with people anyway and sending them to my sponsor. And she finally said, you're doing this, you're not making the money. And I was like, wait a minute. That competitive piece of me kicked in. And again, I can tell you it is the absolute best decision I ever made, besides marrying my hubby and having my kiddos. So I just want to dive in really quickly and help you with just the first couple of simple things that you can be doing to get your business started. So whether or not your sponsor has gotten with you to download something called Boards, it's an application that you can download for free. So make sure you check the free version, BOARDS. Whether or not, we can still get you this information whether you have it or you don't. So I'm just going to share my screen and walk through the first steps with you. So hang on one second while we do that, while I share my screen. All right. So again, don't worry too much if you don't have Boards yet. No big deal. And your sponsor will help you to understand it better. The video that you're watching should be right here under Getting Started Training. So we're not going to go there. We're just going to go to First Steps, because it's the first steps. And you'll notice it says, please get with your sponsor to talk about getting started. Because at the beginning of your business, again, you're going to be earning while you're learning. So it's only going to be your job to get other people in front of your sponsor so that your sponsor and you can share Arbonne with them. That's it. That is all you have to do, is just ask, can you share what you're doing? So notice a little tab here called Make Your List. And under Make Your List, it says start with the top 5 to 10 people who would do anything for you, like get up in the middle of the night to go get you from the airport because your flight came in late, or whatever. So think of those people at the beginning, and those are the people that we're going to start with to ask, okay? And again, we don't want to worry too much about the next steps because we just want to get started. And the invite to listen under this tab, you'll notice there's a couple of different asks. You may see more being added here, but I will say, again, get with your sponsor or reach out to me or Andrea so that we can help you, or somebody in your upline can help you to make sure that this feels authentic to you. And there may be little tweaks here and there, of course, because we're not just a copy and paste. We're very much genuine and authentic, and we really care, and we want to reach out to that person in that, so that they know that, so they feel that your genuine authenticity. The practice calls, this is the meat, and this is basically what we do is we find people to talk to, we share Arbonne with them in a very quick 10 to 15 minute conversation, and then we find out what's right for them. So this is not about us or you. This is really about how you can serve other people. And that's what I absolutely love about this. Remember, my background's fitness, and I loved helping people get healthy. And I remember thinking, I don't want to be selling to people. Yes, we sell product, absolutely. But what I found out was when I'm looking to fill a need, when I'm listening to hear how could Arbonne help that person, whether it's with their health or whether it's with their wealth or whatever, right? The community, personal growth, however Arbonne can fit to help that person, then I'm not thinking about me. And it just makes this joyful. Like I love sharing Arbonne. I love what I do. So the Is Arbonne for You, these are just the sheets that we use. This is just a PDF version of this same sheet, front and back. And this is just our guide, and it's something we've used for years. So that's the cool part about this, is it doesn't really change. It's the same thing no matter how we're doing it, whether we're in a one-on-one phone call situation or groups, which you'll learn later. Doesn't matter. You're just going to still share Arbonne, who we are as a company, what we do, what we stand for, and then the options, a little bit about the business and how it could be a fit for someone else. These talking points are really, really great, you guys. And these actually are also on our team website, which your sponsor will help you with. No need to know that just yet. But if you want to take a look at the talking points so you can kind of start getting familiar, that's awesome. And then this is just a National Vice President Peyton Mott, who is sharing her version of the Is Arbonne for You. So it just gives you an idea of what we do and how we do it. All right, so we will go over the last couple of things. The follow-up on the business, these are actually some great videos that you could possibly send to someone. But again, your sponsor's going to kind of help you figure out what is right. I recommend you might want to go into the Is Arbonne for You recordings and watch some of these yourself, because it's really cool to see people from all different backgrounds doing this business. And the last thing is there is a video of a woman who had done a training for us on doing these one-on-ones and how it built her business. So that may or may not be something that you would like to watch as well. But none of that is really the most important thing is to not overthink this. Dive in, make your list of your first 5 to 10 people, and then you and your sponsor will get together you want to do this in the next day. Like you could do this right now, today, because one thing about this business is it's all about consistent, persistent activity and giving it long enough. And so you just want to start. Like, don't overthink. Don't worry. Like Nike says, just do it. So that is it, you guys. We're just so excited again to have you on the team. And don't worry, more will be revealed as you continue on your journey. And thank you again for watching. Bye.